well, do what I'm doing now. But uh, another old dude, just like they sent old dude right here, the old dude with the black one, and I was in the yeah, you know how the young folks, really the chicks. What is the phrase? They got a phrase for that. Oh shit, I can't remember. I'm getting old. I can't. What's that phrase? I'm here for that. Or what is it called? Not I'm here for that. What? Oh, you know what? No, because you know they do what they were doing. I had set my chair up and I sat down. And then dude drive by, and no, it's not no nigga. You know I love stereos and all that my whole life. So no, I have no problem with somebody. Oh, you can't drive by with bass and boom. No, I'm the only one. No, that's not it. It's just like when they made Cinderella black. Oh yeah, exactly. They did. You're doing it on purpose to be antagonize people. And they wanted people to be like, and then they're like, well, what? What's the problem? Why can't we make Cinderella black and blah 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 blah? And everybody, black people, because we know you're doing it to get shit started. Is da da da. It's like nobody asked you. No black folks. Make Cinderella black. And so if you say anything, oh you're racist, da 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 da. So yeah, he'll drive by, and it's not like I'm not. Oh no, you can't do that. No, it's like nigga, and really like gangster shit, nigga. You keep driving by my house, and now I know where he live. I showed y'all. I put it over it. You could be like, well, no, nope. I'll be out here as soon as I sit down. 2 minutes or maybe 30, and he'll drive. But it's like no, they're stupid. They don't even know how to make it look like it's random, right? It's like no. And like I said, normally, hell, especially since I've seen them many times, well, from back in the day, you might even flag him down. Hey, nigga, what? He know what I want. What's up? Hey, and not no gangster shit. What's up, nigga? No, what's up, nigga? Oh shit, So that's how you know he's a Democrat, evil hater, right? Disgusting. But anyway, back to these clowns. All right, now this one, remember, like I said, some of these walk away videos are pretty good, but this one right here, this is what I'm talking about. You got to watch for these people like this, these so-called Democrat uh, converted, transferred, whatever, transferred is what I was trying to, whatever. Good Democrat. But the good thing is, all right. So she's telling the truth about, you know, this and that. But that's what I'm saying. Even though she's old, but niggas will run up in anything.
Hey guys, good Sunday. I guess technically it's after. What the fuck are we back in? Then, like a scene from a Hallmark movie, a big black truck pulls up. The driver rolls down his window, flashing his biggest smile. Ma'am, are you okay? Do you need help? I was like, yes.
This is like where they show. Now that part, that's what I'm saying. She is so Democrat. She's not used to a stranger helping her. Remember, I told you about a year and a half ago on one of them. It's one of the main streets right here. It lead to downtown, and it was a guy with two chicks. Looked like one of them was his wife and one is his daughter. And make it so bad, they were at. You see how you pull in right here, and most drive, driveways, but it was a business driveway. You see, it's a little incline, but the one it was a little bit steeper than that, and so he was trying to push it, and the wife or something, and maybe the daughter was helping him, and the somebody was inside, the wife was inside, and he's trying to put they're trying to, and nobody's helping, everybody's going around, and I'm and literally I don't know if it was a setup like Democrat setup, like say is a stop sign, a stop light, right? It's a big street, there's a stoplight like right there where the sign is. So I'm the first one. I can see him struggling, and the female is in. The door is open, and he's trying to push it, and it's turned. The wheel is turned. Now, if you know anything about, some of y'all might be rich or whatever. You don't know nothing about pushing on car. If you know, so I didn't try to push a car up on something like that before, but usually it's me and the homies, right? We're young, so we got plenty of energy, and we done ran out of gas or whatever, so we could push it. But this is a dude, and it looked like his wife and his young daughter, like a teenager. So I stop, I pull in, and I just jump out because I done done it before, and people that done it for me. They don't. You normally stuff like you're pushing by yourself. You don't even expect it. You're pushing, and next thing you know, somebody will just pull up, throw the car in park. They pull out, out the way, and just start pushing with you. They don't even ask if you need help. I done done it before. You don't even ask. You just, and if anything, if you got one person inside, trying to turn the steering wheel, you're yelling, hey, turn it to the left, turn it, and then now y'all got it out the way, and the other they stop, you shake his hand, and he jump, he don't even say anything. Most time I don't. If I did, you jump back in the truck and your car and go. You done did because all the rest of it is up to you. You might want to stay. I mean, some people, what's wrong? What do you think? Because he might just be out of gas. So you might ask, well, so what's the problem? Because you know what? Yeah, it happens. Sometimes you literally make it to the gas station, but you only make it right there. And yeah, everybody done seen it. You only made it right there. And so you're stuck in that little bitty hump, and people will help you push it to the pump. But, so, no, let me finish playing the video. So she says she been, and look at her age. You can see in her face, she's like in her late, maybe 40s. So all these years, or maybe, yeah, she was scared of Republicans and people helping her. She's just waking up. And she's saying like this dude pulls up. It's like, what you been doing in the 80s and 90s? Because all this craziness just started. It's all artificial. So old as she is like, why are the way she's talking is like she's a 20 something, like 28. Now you can understand somebody 20, a female, and then this guy pulls up in a big truck, and he just helps, and then he just leaves. He did exactly. So she's a Democrat. She's used to getting banged out and used and been abused and thinking everybody. She's not used to that. I remember in Birmingham, me and my homeboy, we be riding. It's times I don't know if it was gang stalking, meaning it was a setup. We're on the highway, and we see two chicks. This is a true story. And he looks at me. I don't know if I was driving or he. I can't remember. He looks at me. He said, "You want to put your cape on?" If you know what that means, I ain't finna explain. He said, "You what?" I said, "Yeah, let's put our capes on." And we went to the next exit, turned around, came back, and helped them, and left. We ain't try to get it because they were young chicks our age. We ain't try to get their number. We helped them. They was on the side of a highway in the city in Birmingham. You can see all the big buildings because this is right downtown. The next exit is downtown. So they could have, I think this was cell phone days. This was like '04, '05. Everybody had so they could have called, but there's plenty of time. I stopped by myself. Hell, I remember one time I actually went and got the gas. We was around the corner from their car was it. And I could have just went around. It's about 3 girls. Could have been a setup. Broad daylight though. And I know this neighborhood. I used to walk through there when I was a kid, so I know these people. In Birmingham, I know the but I didn't know them. And actually, I went and even paid for the gas, $4. I put for it because this is like in 2000 something. So it's about, a gas can only hold about 2 gallons. So must the gas must have been about $2 or something, or yeah. Took it back and left. Ain't no this and that. Or I get one of y'all numbers or nothing. There, here you go. Nigga out. So this she's up here. Yeah, she's all surprised that it's like we didn't even know how crazy or whatever. It's like what did they do to y'all? It's like
I've run out of gas. He jumps out and says, hop in with the baby. I'll take you to the gas station. I've got a gas can. My heart skipped a beat when I saw his Trump Pence shirt. But then I thought, wait a minute. This guy's not a political adversary. He's just a good Samaritan. He even paid for my gas as I protested. I filled up my SUV with his.
She talked about pro meaning, nah, I got it. And she might have had the money, literally. He's like, nah, I got it. Don't worry. Like I said, I did that before. I promise you. This is like 20 years ago, probably 2003 or 4. Matter of fact, like I said, I was really myself going through. Y'all was handing it to me, taking everything I got, working. I had just started working for labor finders or something like that. So I was go, but that day I was just riding. I don't even know if I was going to a job interview or what. I don't think so. But that road is like a back road that leads to uh whatever another Homewood. They go to Lakeshore. For anybody that might know, Lakeshore Drive. Where going through Homewood back there through there's a gas station around the corner. I went straight, came back here y'all go. It did make it so bad if you want to do it like that. Like I said, I don't even think they was from that side of town or from my hood or anything. Might have been coming to see somebody that was like, why you couldn't call him or whatever. Maybe they were, but they, you just stop.
Gas can, and he made sure I was back on the road safely. That moment changed everything for me. My name is Jessica Ray. Let's rewind to the wild ride of the 2016 election. I was an independent thinking Democrat, and I had the typical Democrat bumper stickers we also readily identify. I was for the people. I believed in humanity and the environment, the health of our planet, and I believed social systems were there to help the marginalized and the poor. But I have seen for myself how the current administration's global
And so you hear what she says she believed. You're not helping. You're keeping the poor down. All these the social systems to help the marginalized and the poor. Nobody's saying get rid of, this and that, welfare, da da. We're saying don't stay on it forever. Generation after generation. And what I'm telling you, people like us who grew up, for part of our lives, I was real little. Yeah, I know what government cheese is. And matter of fact, I remember food stamp days that were the paper food stamps. I might have been 4 or 5. So don't stay on it, is what we're saying.
Which has overburdened the taxpayer, and those dollars are not working for American people. We cannot afford to live. Which brings me to what we are now witnessing. Now we have RFK taking a leap of faith as an independent. His uncle was the icon of the good Democrat, who I honored in memory as a child.
You see, yeah, she's old, right? And this is talking about a leap of faith. He's not taking. No, I'm just saying all this stuff. The leap of faith. That's why I said don't trust these people. That right there. We're not. I'm not saying we're just the end of. Y'all done lowered the standard so much. That's what I'm talking about. You lowered the standard. She's saying he's taking a leap of faith when it's common sense. Exactly. You're calling common sense a leap of faith. Trying to sound smart or wise. Yeah, like she's wise. Oh, you should. You know how you tell people stuff and you're a wise person. Don't do. At least always do your research first. That's wise. What she's saying is just the standards are lowered so much that she's calling common sense a leap of faith. It's common sense to be on our side. I don't care what you say. Y'all can be mad. You can argue about it, but you're gonna be arguing with yourself and just following me around as I, exactly as I, accomplish my goals. That's all you can do, and just be mad.
Talk about courage. He was speaking truth to power.
And this he calls it courage. Is this what I'm saying? That's how much y'all done lowered the standard, just like it's saying in the Bible. So well, and I'm not mad at RFK. That's why Trump isn't, is who he is. He recognized that these people will be like, wow. And basically, there was a time where telling the truth is the norm, and if you don't tell the truth, you get your ass beaten. I ain't talking about by your friend. I'm talking about by your mom and dad. That's a whooping. That's punishment. So to them, telling the truth, you got to have courage. I don't understand that. And y'all done twist this shit and tried to make us look like we're scared or shy or what. It's like, no, you all you did was fuck yourselves. Seriously, you fucked yourselves over. I'm talking about, the metaphor. You ruined your own lives trying to play us, right? Because, you spied on us, so you know something. So you think we're lying because you spied and you ask us that gotcha question. And it's like, wait a minute, there's no way you should know that. And we're not hiding anything. We're not scared or hiding. We know something ain't right. Something's not right. It's like, no. And exactly. You were raised better than that. Like, no, if it don't fit, that's it don't feel right. It don't feel right. Follow your first mind. This shit don't feel right. It don't matter if they feelings it look like you think if, and that's what they try to use. Like they try to use our kindness so we might, and they think we're going to answer the question that they spied on us about because we don't want to insult them and da da da. It's like, and then we're, and they got what they wanted. It's like, nah, nope. It did see, that's what I'm talking about. They try to infiltrate us. It's like I said, if you got a small leak of water, you got to fix it. This right here. She's talking about truth to power. It's like, nah, you can stay over there with the Democrats with that truth to power shit. There's no, if that's the case, everybody, these broke folks over there, they could just speak truth to power and be millionaires. Why can't they? Yeah, that shit don't work. There's no such thing. RFK Jr., he didn't speak truth to power. He woke up. There's no such thing as truth to power. Don't, like, no. And see, that's why they're still trying to come over on our side, because they're gonna be like, if like somebody like me puts her like, no, there's no, you got to be open. You're not open to new ideas. Like, no, nope, no. You're intolerant. You don't have no tolerance. We don't have to tolerate that. If you can't take it, you can stay where you was. You don't have. What show us truth to power? Speak something truth to power right now. Truth to power, like I said, truth to power you a Cadillac or something. Truth to power you a new car. You can't truth to power. Or you got a bill. They sent you a bill. Truth to power that bill getting paid without you doing anything, because there's no truth to power.
Actually about health. Meanwhile, the Democratic Party leaders were busy practicing their censorship skills like it was the Olympic sport. We can't hear a debate now. We can't pick our own candidates. Seriously.
That's like in the Bible, the Old Testament, where I forgot his name. Like I said, I never tried to remember. And he had, not just Noah. I mean, not Noah. Moses and the Pharaoh's magicians, but also when was it Elijah or Elijah, and same thing. Well, he was like, okay, call fire from heaven, and he did. But the ones with the false gods, they called all day long, and they truth to power. Basically, that's what I'm telling you. All that stuff is witchcraft. And no, yeah, couldn't do it. You're like, y'all can't look. You can take it like that all you want. I'm not finna argue with you. Bottom line is, okay, but I got what you don't have, and you're not gonna get it. So there's no debate. Now, if you work on your own and get more, that's fine. I could care less, as long as you leave me alone and let me do what I do. So that's the problem. The problem isn't, I don't care if you work and you use your own ideas and you beat me, you pass me. I don't care. First of all, it's not a competition, so you didn't beat me. But I have no problem with that. The thing is, you try to stop the rest of us. You can't do this. You remember the dude? He has, yeah. Where is he? Yeah. You notice after the election, them dudes that used to come on my live stream, they're not here no more. Remember about 4 weeks ago, five. Oh, it's a club. You're not in it. I'm like, bro, no, maybe about a month ago or 2 months. I mean, well, that's 4 weeks. About 2 months ago. You remember? It's a club. Bitch. This ain't no club. Being a business owner, there's no club. If you got the smarts, the wherewithal, the drive to go ahead and do it, that's on you. If you want, as also, you're taking a chance. You could lose everything. And I'm not being negative. That's how you're supposed to do this. You know that. That's on you. You got to take that chance. Some people call it like you're gambling with your life savers. You're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you're shaking some dice. you know, you up on the side of the building. You shaking some dice. Opening that restaurant. Shit, you done crapped out, but you might get 7. You know what I'm saying? Snake eyes or something like that. You done crapped out. But uh that's a metaphor, but it's not as dicey as dice. Cause you can do your research, you can do this and that. So you aren't taking that much of it. I mean you are, but you're not. You can try to mitigate some of those circumstances that'll make you crap out. You're not just throwing dice. Unless you got loaded dice. I was a kid in New York, so I heard stories as a real little kid about 60s, 70s, way before I was born. People getting killed in New York somewhere playing dice. People that my folks knew. But anyway, how many times did that CIA dude? Who am I to them? Why are they so mad? This dude, he's doing circles now. I really don't. I want to know what's going on. Why are they so upset with me? No, I'm not like, oh, why you? I'm like, shit, what's up? What the hell is up? The election is over, but y'all still on me like white on rice. But remember, yeah. Anyway, he's like, hey, remember I told, bitch, I would never in my life ever want to be in your club. Yeah, he's doing a circle. Yeah, he's finna circle again. But it's like, you little lame ass bitch. It's like, ain't nowhere in hell I want to be in your club.
The new folding revolver by Standard Manufacturing has been officially released today. I'm giving away my very best book for free, on demand, and it's going to show you today
information that was a threat to democracy. So who gets to determine?
And like I said, Judge Joe Brown, he did a couple. I mean, he's been doing videos on this channel, but for some reason they put him back in my recommendations. No, I'm not mad. I'm just saying I had been known about this channel, but I haven't checked on it. So, but they put it in my recommendations, YouTube.
Judge Joe Brown's all-new barbecue sauce and seasoning. Justice in the form of flavor.
Law firms will take this as a retainer.
What? It must be a law firm where they hungry as hell. Hey, you gonna help me with this parole I'm dealing with?
Judge Joe Brown's all-new barbecue sauce and seasoning. Justice in the form of flavor. With one taste of our premium blends of all-natural ingredients, herbs, and spices. Just add Judge Joe Brown. I was going into the angry liberals.
Oh, goodness. She can withhold it all she wants. I'm sorry. Too bad.
But there are a lot of people, women and some men, doing videos crying and upset that Kamala lost, and a lot of them are blaming black men, white women.
I take the credit. I toured all of Georgia from North.
They say I like, that's what I said. That we always like Joe Brown. Nah, wait. What's the other one? Mathis. This ain't nothing new. But most of us never talked about it. But you didn't like Mathis. Remember Greg Mathis? No, I'm talking about way back in the 2000s. Matter of fact, y'all gave me a whole lot of time to watch, the Mathis, and I didn't like him. Joe Brown was. See, remember I keep telling you. It turns out the people. Yeah, here you go again. Now you just turned on the searchlight. The people I always like turns out to always be on our side. Now, see what the hell is all this shit? See, that's what I'm saying. So that's what the two why she's in debt. I'm pretty sure this is some kind of virus or something. Told NC Bill. Wait a minute, told NC Bill. I don't even drive on the highway. Let me, you know what? I gotta remember to call. I'm gonna call tomorrow's Monday. They got tolls here. I ain't even been on the highway. So that what see, whatever it is. This is the new governor, Democrat governor. This is what this is. I ain't been on the highway in I don't know how long. Especially not where the tolls are. The tolls are nowhere near here. Well, about 20, 15 minutes away, if that long. And you see it timed. If you heard it as I was speaking, whatever the notification.
I toured all of Georgia from North Carolina to Florida to make sure this.
Oh, because that's what I was about to say. Judge Joe Brown said, "I'm getting you exactly a time with that." He said, "Yeah, guilty." Remember how they're saying she's talking about how they're blaming black men, yada yada yada. He said guilty. He's like, "Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it. What's up?" He talking just like me. Yeah, I did it. What you gonna do about it? Exactly. He said, "Yeah, I made sure. We made sure Trump won." Yeah, they still trying to play victim. How could you? Bitch, if you don't get your weak ass away from me. Seriously, get your punk ass the fuck away from me. You literally thought you was gonna play tough or gangster with this by playing, oh no, what did you, how we can't, how could you do this?
And a lot of them are blamed.
And no, we're not rubbing it in. Y'all the ones still talking shit instead of just getting it over, getting over it. So you can't. That's what we're talking about. I've been saying that for years. Don't play victim. Don't play victim. You started and got your ass beat. You started shit. It's like basically like y'all attack. It's basically like you attacked y'all as the Democrat. If you're one body, say you're one person, y'all attack a random person, and that person whooped your ass, and now you want to play victim. That's what the Democrat Party did. You attacked us for no fucking reason. You lied. Oh, America's racist. We can't make it. They're systemic. They're coming blah, 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 out of the blue. Blindsided us. Exactly. You know what? It's like what you did if you're walking down the street, in the opposite direction. You blindsided somebody, sucker punch, and they turned around, took your punch, but immediately proceeded to whoop your ass. This is what happened to the Democrat Party. You sucker punched us and immediately got your ass whooped.
Men, black men, white women.
I take the credit. I toured all of Georgia from North Carolina to Florida to make sure this this happened. I feel refreshed because frankly,
that's a real rubber. Like, y'all understand that, right? That nigga said, "I feel refreshed." We all do. You saw how happy I was. I wore myself. I had to take a fucking day off. But
if Trump had lost, I think I'd be in jail this time next year because we would have Nazi oppression and they'd be trying to put me in the gulag.
Literally, he's not being funny because y'all said he's talk just like I said. Remember, I kept saying it. It's like I wasn't worried. I wasn't scared. I know God has me. So, but I was like, I'm if it's fucking Kamala win because I had no choice. And no, it's not gonna be me like white boy. Oh, kill it. I know I'm not gonna stop talking. And y'all go, yeah, exactly. Y'all gonna keep following me just like now. 30 minutes ago. You gonna keep, and I know it's gonna get to the what it is. It's not you push my buttons. As a logical person, I see she won, and then now no other way out. There's no way out. I might as well get some satisfaction. That's logical. You're like, that's not logical. No, I wouldn't have freedom. All my money wouldn't mean anything. And yeah, exactly. Remember I showed you like how Harris Teeter or whatever. So you're taking my money, giving me fucked up service, and charging me full price, and I can't do nothing. I can't make complaints like a sane person. I can't take it up the chain, customer support. You're just like, well, look, or either they're not even answering the phone. It just rings forever. Ring, ring, ring. So either you go punk out like a bitch and just take it and let them take your money. Okay, and then or somebody got to go. That's not old crashing out. It's just look that you left it, but see, this is not a threat because obviously it's over. You're like, what you said? What we're predicting is like that's what we're worried about. But we wasn't that worried because why do you think we didn't keep? I didn't stop talking. I still kept coming out. We just preaching the word. This is how we doing, getting the word out there, getting the word. And y'all can try to be funny like today. Oh, you better like, bitch. What are you talking about? Pray. I've been doing like I said, yeah. Let me act like I'm finna make a comment. These are the main ones. I've been doing that for years. Same one. This right here. This is what they talking about. It's like, no, nope, I've been doing that. And the reason the hands are white or this, whatever. But if I'm on my other channel, like the channel right here, my main channel, like when I done it on videos, my titles for some of my videos, right? I'll put the prayer hands, right? We all know how to change, change the hey, you change it to that, whatever. So it's like, yeah, now all of a sudden they got mad after the election. Like, oh, yeah, they had that dude, Benny Johnson. That's why I unsubscribed from his bitch ass. Yeah, he trying to be funny. Yeah, like, bitch, all you did was expose yourself. Yeah, that Benny Johnson, him. That Benny Johnson, him. Yeah, you expose yourself as a fake Christian. Not even, oh, he's not a reporter or he's not a big time. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about none of that shit. All I care is you expose yourself as a devil worshiper. Remember, I was playing some of his videos up until about you notice about a week ago. Now he's bye-bye. He's demonic.
Because we won't talk. Something you were saying I wanted to reply to when I got knocked off. What's going on right now? Keep a diary about everything that's happening that's suspect and suspicious about censorship, because we have up some new positions on FCC, Federal Communications Commission. Trump will be able to appoint them, and there will be somebody that will crack down on entities like Facebook, YouTube.
Oh, remember I said that earlier. I hadn't got this far. I hadn't got this far in this video. Because I would start leaving comments. Because they delete. Matter of fact, I'll make a comment and I'll show you. They'll delete it immediately. Right? So and like I said, that means my voice, as y'all like to say, I don't even like that phrase. Voices, it sounds so phony. Our voice haven't been heard. We want our voices to be heard. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't know. A lot of times I go back to basic training. Can you imagine telling your drill sir, my voice hasn't been heard, drill sir? All right, private. You you go over there and do push-ups until your voice is heard, or yeah, you do push-ups, private. Go over there and do push-ups until you hear my voice tell you to stop. Yeah, I don't know. I just made it up. I'm just saying that's all I'm like, what the fuck does this shit even mean? It's like, well, maybe you're too. I don't give a fuck. What the hell is that shit y'all been talking about? Voice. Our voices haven't been heard. The voices, black voices, the voices of the air. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all are insane. Voices. Say something. If you speak up, exactly. Backing out. We see that they're trying to. That's what all this demonic shit they were making of how we all was raised. Speak up for yourself. Is that what you're trying to say? Speak up for yourself. Like sometimes if you went home to your parents and you're whining and crying, it's like, did you speak up for yourself? What do you mean? Did you say anything? Well, no. Well, then you need to speak up for yourself. Instead of like nowadays they'll go and act the fool. They're messing with my daughter or son. It's like, no, you gotta speak up for yourself. Now you're not trying to make your child violent. You ain't saying nothing about fighting. You got to go fight and da 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 da. But you still got to speak up for yourself. That's all that means. But they're talking about voices. They're talking about this stuff where you gotta you gotta be part of some cult or the communist stuff. Voices, our voices. George Floyd's voice need to be heard. All that Trayvon, all that fucking shit. All this demonic shit. They're raising your voices speaking to the dead. Bitch, you're not speaking to the dead. You can't speak to dead people. You're talking to demons. Those are demons. There's no voice. That's the voice of a demon. That's what you could. You said you can't force it. Is that okay? I can't force my religion on you either. But that's the thing. Y'all tried to bring y'all shit into and force it on everybody. And that's what everybody rejected. Nobody wants to be talking to fucking demons or people that talk to demons as the president. Nobody wants a fucking necromancer that talks to the dead as the president.
And it will crack down on entities like Facebook, YouTube, that kind of thing that are going around censoring. Remember, they were confident that their witch, the succubus, was going to get
Oh, no, yeah, see, as soon as I said, I keep pausing right before, same thing, yeah, see what Judge Joe, yeah, the witch, succubus, if you know what a succubus or incubus, you gotta look that up, but whatever.
And she and her pet toad, Waltz, were talking about we need to repeal the First Amendment or modify it by amendment so that we could get rid of missing.
And John Kerry, bitch ass, like I said, he's the one who married the Hines chick and it married into billions, however, hundreds of millions, and he's a politician. Yeah, that's why I won't buy Heinz ketchup. Seriously, he came, about a month and 2 months ago, and just like Hillary Clinton. Oh, we need to get rid of the First Amendment. And they're like, bitch, you crazy. Meaning you can't say what you want to say. And they're like, well, we need to get more control because Elon Musk bought Twitter. And all they did basically doing shit like that, they helped Trump. That's how they got stomped. They literally got their own asses stomped saying crazy shit like that. We got to get rid of the First Amendment and this and that, and we got to, monitor what you say on social media. We got to have more control because people misinformation. So basically, what they're doing is one insulting the American people, saying that we're too dumb to sift through the information ourselves. Like we just look at some and just take it as truth. Now, if something ain't that serious, celebrity gossip, who cares? We're not. Yeah, who gonna waste the time to goddamn, you know, do some research? Who gives a fuck? You know, it's like, yeah, oh, J-Lo had plastic surgery or Botox, and that's misinformation. So what? I'm not finna do research to try to find out if J Lo actually had plastic. Now, if it's something about policy or what they really trying to say is like COVID, and a lot of us we immediately start doing our own research and da da da. That's what they mad about. Oh no, just listen to us, Dr. Fauci. Da, da, da. And their doctors, I saw videos in 2020, and they were saying they're going to ban this video. But the main thing we were all saying, you got to ask your own doctor. Not there's no such thing as if you get something, you can't just go to on the internet. You got to have your doctor examine you in person, or a doctor, the emergency room, or the clinic. If you're poor, either way, you got to go and see. So your history, medical history, dictated. But they were like, no, everybody got to do it. Everybody's like, no, everybody got to make that decision for themselves. The jab, getting the this and that. The vaccine is like, no, all of that is a personal decision. And then the funny shit, how they kept talking about abortion, my body, my choice. We was like, well, that's the dumbest shit, because then how are you forcing nurses, military personnel? It's their body, their choice. They didn't even want to. They didn't even want to say nothing about that. They have no answer. How are you gonna force? But then you gonna turn around talk about, oh, women rights a bit okay, but you done fired a woman who's a nurse or in the military. You done fired her. It was her body, her choice. And she said, no, I'm not getting the jab. Or a man, either way. But the bottom line, see, that's what it's like. That's the main thing about that. They're stupid. They won't even. They say stupid shit, but then when you point it out, they just, they tried to just run over us. They tried to just, you're going to do it anyway. And like I've been told you, when you do shit like that, it's not, you don't double down and just, talk little. What you got to do, you just got to say, okay, all right, you're right. But you ain't going to do shit about it. That's where y'all fucked up. Y'all would not say, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. But what you gonna do about it? That's all y'all had to do. And we would have had to fight y'all. But y'all would not do that. Y'all was still trying to play like we're the good guys and we take care of everybody. It's like, nope. Y'all done threw that shit out the window. Y'all just gotta say, we're the Nazis, we're the Hitlers, we're the tyrants, we're the dictators. But I don't know why y'all refused to say that. Just go ahead and say it. But y'all wouldn't do it. So instead, y'all tried to play smart game, try to be smart. No, no, but listen to, no, the American medical, that this and that is like, oh, so the same people that got an epidemic of obesity and this and that and pills with bad side effects, we're supposed to listen to you. Right? It's like, these folks are crazy. Like I said, y'all would have been better off just coming on out. Yeah, we're Nazis, we're tyrants, we're taking over, we're taking your shit. There's nothing you can do about it. You can try to fight, like on Star Trek, Next Generation with the Borg. Resistance is futile. Resistance is futile. But instead, y'all tried to play, good guys. We're the good guys. We're like, you stupid. That was just, I told y'all that was not gonna work. So what you did, you actually did something. Y'all united the whole country. Y'all did. Y'all turned everybody, not turned. Y'all united everybody against y'all. You know, but so y'all could be proud of that. But tell me, how will be right back. Alright. Um, I'm biggity back. But anyway, so let's listen.
Or modified by amendment so that we could get rid of misinformation that was a threat to democracy. So who gets to determine what's misinformation, malinformation, disinformation? See, that's something that fascists do. They set up a bureau like that in what was becoming Nazi Germany in 1934, which is 90 years ago. So we ducked like Trump did. The bullet just hit him on the ear. He just missed it. And we just missed it too. A bullet hit us on the ear. And that was what almost happened with this witch.
Well,
See, Judge Joyce, plus he's old. I'm not a but you see, he don't give a fuck. He keep calling her a witch because he knows she's a witch. A real lie. See, rest of our generation, we never thought that shit was real, right? We know witches, Hansel and Gretel, the Wicked Witch of the West. But I found out, well, I didn't find out. Y'all made me find out that there was real witchcraft. Matter of fact, like I said, it's in, my records, medical records with the VA. That's what, whatever. That's what I'm talking to the doctors about. These witches, da 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 da. But now, see, I was right. Yeah, the ladies at Taylor Swift, other people, they calling. A lot of people are calling these witches out. Taylor Swift, all of them, a bunch of them. Obviously, is a bunch of them.
her and other witches and goblins, they are upset and they're taking a social.
Now she's trying to say, that this her channel. I've been seeing this channel, but I'm just saying, I guess Judge Joe Brown, whatever. But the bottom line, she's, and he really is not. He's what I'm saying. He knows what she's saying. She's trying to say it like witches and God, like it's just a diss. Oh, you little bitch, or you a witch. A diss. He's serious. And that, but you see her say, "Oh yeah, these little witches and goblins and yada yada." Trying to downplay it.
And that was what almost happened with this witch.
Well, her and other witches and goblins, they are upset and they're taking to social media to air out their frustration. But I wanted to play this clip.
By the way, I was so just bemused that I got my jollies off watching Van Jones snot up the other.
Oh my God! Please.
I thought about Pillsbury Doughboy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna bring up tonight, but Josh, I wasn't gonna even.
He called Van Jones. If you don't, see, he's not. I don't say his name like he's a cool dude. He's always been a bitch. Remember I told you, yeah, that's the nigga I said everybody, all of us should be allowed to slap him. Now he's a nigga you can slap, right? Straight up. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. What I'm saying, it should be legal to slap him. Reparations, yeah. That would I don't care. I bet everybody that would be reparations just to slap the shit out of that bitch ass nigga right there. But he ain't the only one. It's a bunch of them. We get tired. Van Jones is another one. Roland Martin, that nigga with that big afro, that fat one. That was talking about, do you really think that America, y'all can have a little, what, whatever, I don't know his name, he a little fat, chubby bitch ass nigga, but.
And I wasn't going to even play Van Jones' video, because it's like, we talked about it already, and it's like, dude, are you really going to cry again? Like, that's how you know it's so fake.
Damn fool, sycophantic, sissified, plantation, well-conditioned, slave-minded Negro.
Yes.
So, and he one of them Negroes on them plantations, what they ain't got no cotton to pick, but they's making rainbows.
See, he weigh Old, super old school. The OG Judge O'Brien.
Yes, she is.
Well, let me play this clip first, and we
Let's
can
see
talk
what.
about it briefly.
God, that's an ugly face she's putting on. What's the matter with her?
She's upset.
Oh, we're gonna find it.
I think all women should stop having sex for the next 4 years in protest and protection of your bodies. As we know, if that little
See,
baby
this thing they're talking about, stop it. We're not gonna, and, first of all, all the ones making videos about we're not gonna have sex with, da, 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 they're hoes already, sluts, whores, whatever you want to call them. They banged out all the, yeah, because they were proud, independent. They it's their body, so they was fucking all these, letting these dudes bang them. But to them, it was their choice. They don't know the dudes like, yeah, okay, thank you. But to them, I took control, and my sexuality, and I this and that, and it was it's always the woman's. It's always your choice, or the dude is going to prison, right? It's been like that since the beginning of time, right? So basically you chose to give a whole bunch of dudes a good time, and they're all slapping hands. Oh shit, yeah. That's all. But then behind, then when you look at them, they're like, oh yeah, yeah, you're strong, you're a boss chick. No, you're a hoe. But anyway, so everybody's like, Trump managed to stop. He also put he really did. If you think about it, they're talking about, but they're lying. They're just talking shit. We're not gonna have, yes, this chick right here. Damn well. She thought, I'm not gonna have sex for until the next 4 years. Get the fuck out of here. This bitch getting filled up right now. And it's that I'm not no nigga that's you already know me. And you see how they come after me. They would come after me if I didn't know what I was talking about. Right? That's why they try to stop me. So yeah, this bitch getting fucked. She don't come on. This is like a bitch lying to a slut lying to her boyfriend or her husband. What are you talking about? No, I was where I said I was. I was over my sister's house. I was with my mama. I was helping my auntie. Blah, 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 blah. No, she was at Dave's house. She was exactly. She was getting bust out. You believe that shit? You what? And you supposed to trust me. Ain't no supposed. You know she lying to you. You just take it. That's why they got names for dudes who just take. The rest of us, now we out of there. But not even out of there. Most of us, we would have never been with her like that in the first place.
inside you gives you any trouble and you need an emergency health care, you're fucked and you're gonna die. I think that is.
But like Trump reduced abortions. The joke is he reduced because all these hoes talk about the ones who love abortion. Well, we're not gonna give like guys who are so upset. You're a hoe. Nobody, nobody was gonna marry you in the first place. So you're talking about we're not gonna fuck. One, there's just too many other girls. Two, you gonna give in. Y'all made this announcement 5 days ago. You already gave in.
Sufficient enough reason
And nobody had to do anything. Nobody had to try to come on to you. Hoes, that's what hoes do. They can't help it. Can't help themselves. That's why, like I said, we warn other dudes about it. She can't help herself, dog. She can't help herself. And that's why we blame you. Like, why'd you wife her up? Why you fell in love with her? She can't help herself. Then it's like, don't come at us. Don't come at the dude. Do not come at the dude. That's why the liberals brought up this feelings, emotional shit, about don't say the censorship. So the hoes could just run wild on your ass. So the rest of us, we couldn't tell you because our comments would get deleted, and they tried to bring it into real life. Not just on the social media was just the dry run, but they wanted to censor us in real life, meaning they was going to take us out, literally. Not just, make it and scare you so you won't talk no. Nah, there's no Hitler, worse than Hitler. These nasty motherfuckers are crazy. Think about it. You done seen shit that hoes can do to a man, tear up your car, this and that. Imagine them with unfettered power. Oh yeah, we's finna be gone.
You stop having sex. Don't you agree? This vote wasn't a vote for Americans. This vote was for men. And unless we want to become the handmaid's tale, then us women need to protest because this is some buttery bullshit. I'm sorry to the women and minorities who aren't going to get the help that they need in the next 4 years. I'm sorry for the people who are impoverished.
What help they're not gonna get? Economy, everything's gonna be just like the first 4 years, 2016, and it's gonna be better than that because he got a better team and he know what to look for. We all know what to look out for. 2016 to 2020. So how are you not going? What help do you need? You're talking about communism where they want you again to be dependent on the government, welfare, this and that. Nobody's. That's how they keep y'all on welfare. See, they're looking down on you. They're talking about blah, 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 blah. And then they get out. They get after they talk to you and keep you on welfare, or the people that work at the welfare down at the county, that work in the county building, they pull up to work every morning. Your appointment is at 10 o'clock. They pull up to work in a Mercedes. County employees, you rode the bus to keep getting your food stamps, and they telling you this and that. Don't let them talk about you and da 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 da. 5 o'clock come, they get back in their Mercedes and go back into their big house. Your appointment was at 10 o'clock. They confirm you still got 4 kids, or you got 4 kids and you're pregnant, so you still get 1,000, whatever you get, and you know, Section 8 or whatever you get, and then they pull off. I mean, and then you got to get back on the bus, or you get back in your hoopty. If you got a hoopty, you get back on the bus or get back in your hoopty and go back to the projects. And they keep y'all feeling like we're talking about you, talking down, and we're trying to lift you up. They brainwashed you. We're telling you it's not hard. It's not hard. We're trying to tell you how to get rid of them that's keeping you, pulling you down. You got to shake them, shake the snakes. We're trying to tell you, be strong. Even with your 4 kids and you're pregnant, you still can shake them snakes. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Of misinformation that was a threat to democracy. So who gets to determine what's misinformation, malinformation, disinformation? See, that's something that fascists do. They set up a bureau like that in what was becoming Nazi Germany in 1934, which is 90 years ago. So we ducked like Trump did. The bullet just hit him on the ear. He just missed it. By the way, I was so just bemused that I got my jollies off watching Van Jones.
So,
and one of them Negroes.
At first, we can talk about it briefly.
I think that is sufficient enough reason to stop having sex. Don't you agree? This vote wasn't a vote for Americans. This vote was for men. And unless we want to become the handmaid's tale, then us women need to protest because this is some buttery bullshit. I'm sorry to the women.
I never seen the Handmaid's Tale, but it's like, I don't think you would be the Handmaid's Tale.
They need, and
No, I thought the Handmaid's did.
4 years. I'm sorry for the people who are impoverished, who are just going to keep dying from starvation and lack of health care.
Who in America is dying from starvation? What is she dying from starvation? Nigga, if you go down to the shelter right now, all them niggas, you will not see one nigga or one bitch. You might see slim people, but they're not, nobody's like bone thin. They're slim, they're in shape. In the summertime, you go in every city, you don't see one nigga that's just emaciated, just real bony, thin. You don't know. They're all healthy, muscular, hungry. You know, holding the sign. There's nobody starving. What are y'all talking about? She just said, you're starving. Who? Where? When? What? Who's starving? When? Why do you think they're sitting outside doing? Because they're full. They're full. They got fed. They bit everybody. They get fed every day. It's not nobody's. We're telling them stop getting fed, bird fed. Like I said, it's like how the trough. Or you watch the movie how the horses and they put a thing of the feed bag and you just come eat. You bend down and you just eating and shit. Like, no, nigga, get your own. Look, you can get your own. That's what we're telling you. We're not telling you, we need to stop this. No, the whole thing was a lie. These Republicans looking down. No, we're saying you will feel better. You feel better. You gonna have a pepper. You gonna be pimp walking for no reason. You just this shit, nigga. Remember the song? Remember back when we was kids? Remember that song? Friday night, just got paid. How the hell you gonna listen to that exactly? Remember Johnny Kemp, right? You ain't y'all don't understand. That's what they keeping you from. They want you to keep getting bird fed. How you gonna get on some hoes if you ain't just got paid? But you know, that's what I'm saying. That's how you know a jealous nigga. He don't want you to just get the rest of us. We want you to just get paid like everybody else. They want you to still be sitting out on at the entrance to the highway holding the sign or the exit trying to get people to give you $1 or two. And like I said, I didn't talk to homeless people. Like I said, they told me out the blue. I didn't even ask this out the blue, man. Shit, I make $100, and he wasn't bragging. He was there. He was just talking. Sometimes and this was in Birmingham. You know, I can sometimes make up to $100 an hour sitting at an off ramp. The off ramp. Because if you think about it, all the cars. Think about when you're sitting and you're like the fifth car, and then there's a whole bunch of cars behind. I didn't see people and I didn't give $1 because sometimes I was finna give somebody. I was about to give somebody $1, but I was the first car, and the light changed. And you know me, I'm from the hood. I'm paranoid. I'm like, man, shit. People start blowing the horn. It might be a cop up the street, and then shit. I don't know. So either way, I put you like, well, damn, you can call it whatever. You call them scared, but other times if I got time, yeah. All right, here you go home. I told you, it's times I've done it plenty. It just depends on how I feel. Sometimes I literally tell them get the fuck out my face. It just depends on how I feel, right? Plenty of times. I mean, one time I gave a dude $5. Like a matter of fact, I don't know why I was so happy. I was fucking pimp walking in my head, music playing. I ain't have my headphones. He's in front of the store. You got $1, homeboy? He say, homeboy, you got $1? Shit, I gave him $5. I said, here you go. Gave him $5. I'm just saying, wasn't brag. I was whatever. I was going to buy. Whatever. I'm happy, but you don't want to be depending on how people feel. That's that's what it ain't they brainwash y'all. That's the game. That's their game. They're running game on you. Oh, when they say stuff, they're talking down. Nobody's talking down on you. I'm just gonna do this. Fuck with y'all. Like I said, is it I think they what's going on with is uh, 'cause, 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 ' It's like how you gonna just get paid? You know what this come out in the 80s? So what? You can't just get paid if you ain't got no job. If you, yeah, I mean, you can just, yeah, that can be, you can hit a lick. But what, honestly, Friday night, that is a ode to workers, meaning you're working, you got a job. I don't care what you, and so we're not dissing y'all.
from starvation and lack of healthcare
But what's the
and lack
starvation
of governmental
and
support.
lack of health care? They keep trying to see how they play games. Lack of health care. They're talking about abortions. That's all they're talking about. They try to link all that, like if any other illness. I mean, abortion is not an illness, what I'm saying.
People are actually praising this guy, and it's a freaking joke. Look at the states he wants. You won't catch me there. You'll catch me in New York City. And I'm sorry to all the women who are going to suffer in these bumpkin ass, small ass little towns because of this. Reason why I'm a New Yorker and always will be. Fuck Florida.
And then the thing is like, yeah, y'all the ones New York, that's how like I said, even though she looks like a barilla, them niggas fucking the shit out of her. That's what, yeah, she talking about she ain't gonna let no man, nope, you know, fuck. And then that bitch will be in Miami. She'll be down exactly. She'll be down in Miami. Yeah, all that. See, it's like they try to act like certain cities aren't part of, a state, like Atlanta. Yeah. Remember, the South is racist, but they all up in Atlanta. Like Atlanta ain't part of the South. Exactly. It is. Oh, the sundown towns, and this and that. Like, that's how you know these folks are fucking crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll never go to Florida. And then you can't go on a cruise. Exactly. If she's one of them girls trip bitches, yeah. She. So you just somehow you don't go to Florida to go on a cruise and all this shit. It's like the fuck out of here.
You grew up playing Super Mario, Zelda, and Street
As
Fighter.
you see, they keep whatever. I don't know. YouTube.
Nobody wants it, baby. You can withhold it all you want.
And see, that's what everybody. And no, see, with men, they're not. We're not just mad and like, oh, nobody wants you anyway. Damn well we're telling the truth. Like all of us making these videos, we're gonna withhold. Yeah. Yeah. Only the nerds or whatever fuck niggas are like, oh man, the rest of us like there's always everybody, especially somebody Joe Brown age, everybody know, Joe, that if one bitch won't, there's always a bitch that will. There's always a bitch that will. It's like that was the dumbest shit y'all ever said. If a nigga ain't fucking nobody, it's cause he don't want to.
Hurt the rest of us. Hey.
And that's what I'm saying. So they're saying now that Trump is president, oh my God, women have no reproductive rights. Don't say that.
To the states. Trump has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be left
That's
to
the thing. Everybody keeps pointing that out. It's up to the states. How are y'all still trying to blame Trump? All he did was follow the Constitution, separate federal and state, government federal overreach. But anyway,
states. Just being the right one. You're in New York. And here you go. Jesus Christ, Bobby. Did you see that nigger right there? We needs to put her on our plantation. She really upholding, ain't she?
it's worse than that. It's just really like that. She looked like a barilla, but just like anybody, white niggas, just like black niggas, they'll smash anything. Some white boys, they finna tear her ass up. She a slave. Yeah, she got that slave mentality.
Who would say that?
That's one of them Southern plantation boys. That's the spirit of these Democrats from way back in 1840 something. They niggers, just like that boy Biden got too old and senile. He gonna be joining us real shortly now. He gonna be joining real shortly. He old. He about to pass on to the other side and join us on, as we go loudly golling through eternity. Yes, he is, but I can hardly wait. America almost went back to the old ways. Yes, it did. I like that. Did you see that plantation Negroes? We've been working on that for years. Yes, we have.
Well, we have more plantation Negroes. So this is another hardcore liberals, MSNBC, the morning show, and Al Sharpton is somewhat of a regular there. But
Chicken George, boy.
So he was
The Chicken Joe. I forgot it, but see, that was saying people his age, Judge O'Brien, he's older. But you gotta remember, back in the 80s, he wasn't at home, right? I mean, I was just saying, he probably was in his 30s or late 30s when I was a kid. That's what I'm talking about. That generation. He's like the only one out of people I know or people I see. Like, he's Judge Joe Brown age. And it ain't about status or job, or it's just the age. Remember I said I was disappointed. And it's not that he's making fun. Oh, you wanted to know. He's telling the truth. Right? We got proof that y'all are house niggas. That y'all are lying for no reason. And y'all are still lying.
Hey, Bob.
He would be Chicken George from Roots. Al Sharpton. So this is him.
Just hear the Negro. That boy's a credit to whatever plantation friend he is.
That boy's a credit. No, because, from when I was a kid, the 80s, you're a credit to your race. I forgot all about that type of shit. You're a credit to your race, boy. That's what you're patting them on the head. You're a credit to your race, boy. And sometimes it's a grown-ass man, not just but a lot of times it is a little boy or a teenager. He's 12, 13. You're a credit to your race. And that was supposed to be a compliment. Because it's the 80s. And, they didn't play that shit back then either. But see, it wasn't fake woke shit. It was different. I'm telling you, it was different. That's how, why we really didn't pay heed. Like, we wasn't worried about it. It was just something. It was like showing us history. Y'all trying to relive history. They just showed us history. And we did what we were supposed to. We filed it away. Not going to forget, but you're not going to dwell on it. Because I forgot about that. You see, Judge O'Brien, you're a credit to your race, boy. You're a credit, because that's...
To say really quickly, too, Democrats need to be mature, and they need to be honest. And they need to say, yes, there's misogyny. But it's not just misogyny from white men. Mm-hmm. It's misogyny from Hispanic men. Right. It's misogyny from black men. Things we've all been talking about.
What they need to mature about is give up that word misogyny. And you notice it's only nerds that say that, or a creepy dude that use that. Yeah, if you talking to a dude, ladies, and he's a good looking dude, he's talking about misogyny, he hates misogynists, you need to run from him. Cause there's other good look. He's a creep. He go put shit in your. I promise. I don't know dudes who did that. Like I said, I can go back decades to 14, 13. I'd had niggas come and tell me. I have no clue why they didn't told me about the shit they didn't did. And I remember literally, I see it on the news later on. But I was, I'm just saying, I just took note of it. I ain't never say anything really to it. But this nigga told me about it earlier that day. And yeah, told me about who he hit. And I don't mean punches. Who he hit is on. But my point is, these same dudes, nobody ever told me about assaulting females. Oh, dude, I just this and that. This nothing, nothing. Never. I didn't even think about that till probably till me to 2016. Like, wait a minute. I know a whole bunch of whatever. I'm gonna leave it at that. I know a whole. I don't know nobody who's. Oh yeah, we did. And like I told you, I do know some. They went to prison. And I told you that shit. That's the only time I heard something, and it shook me. I think I had just got. I had been armed about 2 years, probably about 95 or whatever, year and a half. I know I was in the 82nd, and I'm home on leave because you still kind of young. You fresh out of high school, like 2 years. I'm 20, and like, oh yo, so and so, they in prison. I'm like, what? I'm thinking it's another. Oh, who they got into? Nah, they in prison for for SA. Mainly I just the feel I never felt before. I'm like, what? I had never thought it. It's like, wait, whoa. And they that right there was different. It is like really, I never mess with But it's like I knew I can't. It's like I didn't hang with them in high school for real. It's like just like I said, the lame dudes. And then it turns out a couple of years later, they got a essay a chick. See what I'm saying? That is like I don't know exactly what happened. Never did. Never had. I don't know. But point is, and it's not a code. It's not that lame Democrat shit. A code. Yeah, we don't. No. Well, technically it is. Yeah, it's like I ain't gotta rape no bitch. I ain't shit. I got too much. I got way too many bitches to goddamn. Whatever. Or I can go get another one. Shit, but ain't no way in hell I got. She turned me down or whatever. Or no, she's like, all right, whatever. It's up to you. You keep messing with her, call her back. Hey, we go. But it ain't no aggressive shit like that. I've been said that. I was like, what? You expect the normal. They didn't kill somebody or drug charges or this and that or any, but I know fuck nigga shit like that. But they was never. I knew one on or two on, cause we was in class together. Then the one time, I was coming from one hood, where I used to my, going home. I had to crisscross through certain territories, gang, the Sables, or left a Crip, but that wasn't it. Like remember I told y'all, it's like you probably could walk through any L.A., Chicago, Burbank. You could walk, cause really ain't nobody out. I can tell you from experience, it's really nobody out late at night. Even the killers, the drugs, there's nobody. You can walk through the neighborhood. Nobody is basically you. So since we had moved, I had to get back home. I told this story before. All of a sudden, I hear somebody yell my name, and you know, at that point, maybe I did. I was kind of egotistical or something. So I was like, "Yo, what's up?" Yeah, somebody know me. That well, it's them niggas. Like, it's the same niggas that 2 years later or 3 years. And so I hop in the car. But not hopping because hopping in the car mean, oh shit, what's up? It's like they had to. I don't know, like, yo, you need a ride. Yeah, they had to keep. Because I had made this trip over there. I'm like, all right, whatever. I got in, and we didn't hang out in school, but not like that. Never, even after school. They didn't go to club. They didn't, whatever. So they go and just peel some cars. I don't know. Maybe now I'm thinking maybe it's gang stalking. Cause they know, the gang stalking shit, they're mockers, but these niggas lame, they not on my level, whatever. So they go into and leave me in the car. I don't know, whatever. So finally they come back and they got bags and bags of stuff, and they couldn't peel the car, but they go through it. All right, so we're at this white folks apartment complex, whatever, on Green Springs, But anyway, yeah. All right. So finally they go. Then we went somewhere else. But either way, they couldn't get the car. They this one it must obviously it was a chick because it was a whole bunch of dresses from Macy's, expensive. And I told them, I said, you know what? Just give it away or sell it. Try to sell it. You know, because they had the receipt. She left it in the car. I said, sell it. Go. They could see it. Each dress was like $100. And so finally they dropped me off. This is the last time I seen them for real. Cause like I said, I didn't hang. But anyway, that ain't the point. I said, but before I got out, I thought about it. I said, look, do not take them clothes back and try to God, I know y'all got to sell them or give them to you. You know what? I said give them to your girlfriend. That was a benefit of doubt. I'm thinking them they on my level or my homeboys, like they even got a girlfriend. Right? We like 17, 8. Like, these niggas ain't getting no pussy. I said, give it to your girlfriend. Or since I used to, I was a church, church, had to go, I grew up in the church. I said, well, give it to your mama or somebody to wear to church. I ain't even think I was young. You're like, so you wanted their mama to wear us. I just thought about that. A stolen dress to church. Because I saw it. It was flower print. It was white, flat. It was, from Macy's. Because they opened it up. Oh, shit. And then I'm like, so weeks later, I'm in class. No, I'm in the lunchroom. Yeah, class. I'm in lunch. He come, they come and get me out the lunchroom. Come to my office. I'm like, but wait a minute, I ain't do nothing. What the fuck you calling my name for? Everybody, it's a normal occurrence. So everybody, all right. So as soon as I walk in, he said my name. So you're here. I said, yeah. But it's dudes that I never seen before. These grown men. You have a right to remain silent. I said, oh, whoa. I knew it right then. You can call me a snitch. Because technically, I was involved and that would be snitching. But see, to this day, I don't care what you say. Who in the hell would take charges for, first of all, these niggas, I don't hang with them. Never did. Didn't like them like that. Like I said, say it's nighttime, about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm walking on my way home, minding my business. Car pulls up, hey, and they call your name. Get in. And I'm really about 10 minutes. It's a 10 minutes left. I'm like, all right. So we start riding. And They sell me the plan. And I guess because they know who I am, obviously. So, but anyway, probably trying to do it better than me. That's why they left me in the car, But anyway, or like I said, it was gang stalking. It probably was way back in '91. They were the gang stalking shit. But yeah, competition, exactly, competition. But it's like what? None of it, nothing like me. And so when I get out the car, they drop me into my house, literally like front of my front. Like I thought about it. So wait a minute. Before I close, I said, look, don't take them clothes back. Do not try to turn them in and get the money. I said, give it to your girlfriend. Or just sell it to any chick. Sell it to a church. I said, well, give it to your mama or your auntie or somebody to wear to church. He's like, whatever. Look, 2 weeks later, da-da-da-da. You had the right. So then he says, you want to talk to us here or go downtown? I said, shit, because I knew the law. Remember I told you, well, not like that, but I knew enough about the law. I said, shit, I'll talk to you here. Fuck that. It's like, no, I ain't going down with these lame ass niggas. I didn't even want to be, exactly. And I knew it didn't matter. Exactly. Remember I told you, you knew, I already knew. Like if you just the getaway driver and they go into a liquor store, you knew that. And I had been heard stories like as a little kid, New York City, somebody went to the liquor store, robbed the store, they shot the clerk, the person in the car. And some people, you didn't even know they was going in to rob the store. You thinking they just going to buy some liquor. And they shoot this motherfucker, you get the same time and you didn't even know they was going in to rob the store. You get the same time. Right? So I already knew. I'm like, oh, fuck no. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you right now. Right? Shit. But yeah, nobody called. Yeah, everybody knew I ain't hang with them niggas like that. And so I'm like, but I'm like, oh hell, no, I wasn't scared like that. No, I wasn't even scared. I was just like, insulted. Yeah, I'm like, what? No, these bitch, no, hell no, no. I said I didn't hang with them before, and I didn't hang with them after. Never did. I knew them, like I said, from school, class. We might have sat next to each other. That's how we. Why in the hell would you? If you just saw that girl pull out, why would she do a U-turn? Now, technically, you could say she forgot where she was going. You just saw her back. Well, her car was parked. She just turned and did a U-turn. Why wouldn't she's right there? That girl is crazy. Why would you just saw that, right? Why would she just pull out and turn left? She pulled out and turned, went that way, and bust a U and did all. Girls retarded. But it, I got a retarded neighbor. But anyway, you saw that. She just pulled out, drove out, turned that way, did a U-turn, and went down. Instead of just pulling out and turning left, she pulled out, turned right, and did a U-turn. Now, technically, you could say, well, maybe she just thought of, because times we all thought about, oh, you know what, oh shit, I'm supposed to be going this way. That could be it. I don't know. But either way, all right, so, but. All right, so let's back to this story. So, these niggas, so now I'm jammed up. I don't remember what happened. I know I had to go to juvenile court. But no, they dismissed because they admitted I had nothing to do with it. They did. I don't hang with it. Da da da. They told, and the judge, yada yada. And yeah, I still had my church suits. They was smooth. I wore one of my suits. I actually showed up with a suit on and tie. But like I said, It was. I think I wore the burgundy one. With the gold. Like I said, it looked like all them shirts back the suits. Yeah, Guy. You remember Guy or. I hate to say Boys to Men, but I had them before. I had my suits before Boys to Men. That material, Kwame, it was them type of suits. And so, and then, like I said, years later, or 3 years later, or whatever, these niggas, all two or three of them, or whatever, doing time for SA. I'm like, that shit. That right there, though. It's like, I don't know, when I heard it, I just I got a bad feeling. Like, whoa, what the hell? I never thought of that. I had never thought of something like that. And so yeah, like but what I'm saying, back to these chicks talking about we're not having sex. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure all y'all doing this, nobody cares, none of the guys. And if you're just talking about straight up sex, right? First of all, that shows that you're a hoe. That means you just give pussy away, right? So you probably helping a lot of guys from not having the mumps. And I don't mean, the old-fashioned mumps, the drip. So,
who do not want a woman leading them. Might be race issues with Hispanics. They don't want a black woman as president of the United States. The Democratic Party, I've always found when you're sitting around talking, they love to just sort of balkanize everybody into these separate groups and say, oh, white people don't like women and black people. No, it is time for the Democrats to say, okay, and you and I have talked about this before. A lot of Hispanic voters have problems with black candidates.
Right.
A lot
and with other Hispanics. You got some that don't like each other. And some of the most misogynist things I've heard going on in this.
Oh, so that's why I went on that rant. Yeah, misogynist. It's like, who keep teaching y'all? Even Al Sharpton, stupid ass. Who the fuck keep teaching y'all these words? Misogynist. Misogynist. Who the fuck is misogynist? First of all, when we talk shit, we're usually just talking to ourselves. Not to ourselves, but to each other. We don't talk to women like that. Matter of fact, most guys, I don't care if he's the whatever. Even the guy, the captain of the basketball team. I was about to say, there go one right there. Shit, I'm like, shit, don't forget that too. If that's what you do, yeah, you miss one. I ain't being funny. I'm just, if you're gonna see, that's a perfect example. If you're gonna do something, do it all the way. Don't half-ass. You see how liberals? She would have left that if I wasn't watching. Is that, well, I'm doing something good. No. If you're doing something, do it all the way. You almost left because you see it on video. She looked dead at me. And that would do it all the way. So don't do it half-ass. And I'm not dissing her for that. That's okay. Yeah, hey, I give you applause. That's what's up. Exactly. That's what's up. But yeah, see, now she's bad because I'm giving her. I guess it was supposed to mean something. But anyway, it's like, don't leave that. It's like shit. How the hell you gonna leave that? It's white. Whatever it is, it's white. It's a big old piece of white shit. It's like, how you gonna leave that? But I know when y'all watch this live stream, y'all gonna be G. Yeah, it's like, get that one too. Don't leave that. Yeah, fuck out of here. You go half-ass that shit. Yeah, look at this goofball. Go and get her. Yeah, he finna go get her. Yeah, this liberal shit. So what is this, liberal day? They all... It's why you turn? He's scared. I guess he's scared of pussy. It's like, nigga, go get her. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, so it's like this misogyny. No, because first of all, we only talk to each other like that, and most guys that y'all calling, what is misogyny? There's no such thing, right? Now, a woman, you're talking about, oh, she's a woman. All this is phony feminist shit. Where you're you want to be the boss. Yeah, you would. Yo, who is that? Who is that? That found who? Which way? Wait. Jazz and Corrupt?
Yeah, all of them. They came back together for a song.
That's a new one?
Yeah.
But that sound like, who was just rapping right there? That sound like from New York though. What's the name of it? What's the name of it?
Oh, it's called Who the Hardest.
I might get that. All right, what's it on? Tidal or something?
Oh, you can search it up on YouTube. It's called Who the Hardest. It's called RBX.
RBX, yeah, RBX from the, all right. I seen that already. I got that. All right, but I just didn't recognize it. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I got that already.
You imagine that? He thought Peterson would make a fine soldier.
But you heard him suck his teeth like so. But I know I got that. I'm pretty sure I got that. Let me see. You hear his New York accent? Yeah, he say dog pound. So there was a time, New York niggas, they didn't like that. I'm just saying, he's young though. Maybe these young niggas, yeah, okay, yeah, I got it already.
Well, goddamn. We at the last.
Yeah, I already got, yeah, I got it. Yeah, okay, I got it. Let me see. Yeah, I downloaded it. Yeah, I got this. All right, but I forgot about it. All right, so I'll be all right. So that's what. Okay, yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I downloaded that shit about 2 3 months ago. I got that. This is like back in the day. Like nigga, you know I'll be up on shit way before y'all niggas. Yeah, yeah. But he like, wait a minute. It's like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. No, I didn't think it sounded familiar, but it's like, wait a minute. Like, what I'm saying, I haven't listened to it since I downloaded it. And you know, he tried to talk like me. Oh, he came out with some news. You can see. And you see how young he is. It's like he way too young. I doubt he know who the dog pound is. Seriously, he got a little New York accent, but you know, corrupt from Philly. But either way, it's like, but I don't know. He said he like yeah, but more than likely they told him just say yeah, whatever if I say something. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know, but either way, but I would like to think that he really do. You But anyway, so anyway, yeah, yeah, that would have been a. You know what? Because that's gang stalking. The story the real story I just told. I had been talking. I think that was because just like I'm trying to explain, I had been talking about it for years about Grand Theft Auto because I would have been charged along with these clowns for Grand Theft Auto. And I think because by then I had, I had told you I had been stopped by the time I was. It's just hitting me. Oh, that's what it was. The gang stalking. You know, I talked about it over and over and over again, and they got these clowns to pick me up and they going to, and it's like other times I ain't gonna talk about. They trying to real nigga shit. But these niggas, so cause they, you know what, cause they spying on me and spied on us. They couldn't, there's nothing they could do about it. So these idiots ain't know what they was doing, and I'm chilling in the car. I wasn't finna tell them no or show them, but then years later, and it's not as y'all was. It's not no nothing like that. What I'm saying is, it just shows, like I said, them niggas, ended up, cause, think about the chick. I don't know who she was or ever, but and like I said, that is, and it was like meaning multiple gang, not gang like they, cause them niggas wasn't in no gang, they wasn't none of that, but yeah, that is fucked up, seriously. But anyway. Now
are we
this
back in this
damn
same
nigga
situation again?
Russell Brand.
Who the fuck is voting for him? Genuinely.
Let's see whether or not.
Normally I don't know the little baby. I don't look at little baby. But he was looking like niggas look. Look, he still look, but that ain't it. He was looking like niggas look when they in the car. He was looking like when the nigga ride in the passenger seat and you start mean mugging a nigga. Y'all would see like y'all would be like, oh he's no, you know that his parents trained it. No, he wasn't looking like that, but he was looking hard. He wasn't look rewind it. He was, he was looking at like yeah nigga. Why is the baby looking at me like that? But but anyway, yeah, that was like part of this. You know, really is the fuck with these niggas. You know, I'm just because the whole time it's just we just got to we don't know what's going on with these clowns. Why are they still fucking? You know, what are y'all doing?
That a small portion of our party is pretty much dictating where we are. That they are pretty much, we are being branded as the most extreme of us. We need to take stock of why we are being held hostage to the far left.
A lot of people and a lot of Democrats looked at those big media.
All right, so that's the video I was talking about earlier. He's talking about why are they? He's a Democrat, and honestly, y'all need to stop saying. But whatever, yeah, because it's like y'all gonna get lumped in with I don't care. This how shit it work in real life. So he said like we getting held hostage by these extremists. You know all this just all that is crazy stuff they've been talking about.
I don't like the fact that a small portion of our party is pretty much dictating where we are. That they are pretty much, we are being branded as the most extreme of us. We need to take stock of why we are being held hostage to the far left.
A lot of people and a lot of Democrats looked at those big media events, those big political events, thinking that would smudge over the reality of inflation and how much groceries cost and how much gas cost and how hard it was to get into a home. They were looking at their wallet.
President-elect Trump successfully harnessed the anger and frustration felt by millions of Americans.
Okay, the big come to Jesus moment. First, that was Hillary Clinton's top advisor, Philip Rines, finally saying, yes, the Democrats alienated voters. Obama, Biden, Harris got the party to go to.
See, this is Fox. Is this regular Fox? Nah, this Fox business. But really, it's like they didn't alienate. Alienate means you just piss somebody. You know, I don't fuck with you no more. Alienate. They didn't. Y'all tried to enslave all of us. Alienate. I hate how they keep trying to make it like it just was politics. They just had some bad, air quotes, bad policies. Y'all were gonna destroy the whole country and change it into something. Give it to the New World Order. Literally, they would do that. That's like that. I got another video. Yeah, they're talking about how they're gonna get rid of all of the the Green New Deal, all that shit. You know about electric cars, all that shit. It was a scam. They were gonna turn the country over. That is not just alienate like they just had a bad idea that, but it still would have, everything still would have worked. We might have been pissed, but they were gonna take all our rights. It's like, no, there's not. These folks acted like they were just, people were just a little bit pissed, you know. Here's another
The
one.
DOJ is looking to wind down President Trump's 2 federal criminal cases ahead of his inauguration on January 20th. Long-standing policy prevents DOJ attorneys from prosecuting a sitting president. Special counsel Jack Smith could potentially write a report on his findings instead. The Wall Street Journal editorial board out with a piece writing this: voters rejected Smith's prosecutions of Trump. Meanwhile, Manhattan Supreme Court Justice Juan Merchan also reportedly considering tossing out former President Trump's felony conviction. He's expected to make the decision by next week. Trump's Georgia case still remains in limbo with no trial date set. However, Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis won re-election this week. Joining me now is George Washington University law professor Jonathan Turley. He is also a Fox News contributor, constitutional law expert, and the author of
people at other networks and liberal commentators criticized some of these cases, like the one in Manhattan, as selective prosecution is unfounded and unprecedented in how it was used against the president-elect. And the question now is, what are these prosecutors going to do about it? Their cases are floating around like the Flying Dutchman without a port of call. And the answer to that we sort of know with regard to special counsel Jack Smith. He became a lame duck prosecutor at about 2:30 a.m. last Wednesday. It's not just simply that the policy against prosecuting a sitting president. The new administration is not going to continue.
No offense, are they power walking? She just, she look. Don't be ashamed of you power walking. I ain't saying stop it. Look, now they're running. It's power walking. I'm just look. Power walking has always been funny, but you're chicks. But power walking since the 80s, since I was a little kid. Matter of fact, I don't know if they do it now, but in middle school and we had power walking in PE class, right? And we had to do the competition. Matter of fact, we was a little kid. And matter of fact, New York, we would power walk against each as even though we thought power walking was funny, we would power walk like a race. We had a power walk race. Look, what is up with these dudes walking by with the we will power walk as a race, right? I remember as kids, so we were trying to play the rules like it's supposed to be. You can't, you can't run. Oh, you're running. You got to power walk, right? They was just power walking. And power walking. But okay, so what is this supposed to do about the Trump? So basically, these folks are crazy. They really believe that they don't believe in policy and doing a good job. They believe in whatever this is supposed to be. This is what they believe. This is what they believe in is going to help them. Just doing all this crazy, like the dude walked by playing the dog pound, instead of doing electing good politicians. They believe walking by, he's playing a dog pound, mocking me, he's walking by with all black on, yada yada yada, whatever that's supposed to be, them 3 chicks, and him being out, walking by, power walking. How is that going to help their side? You want to be on the side of people who think doing it, spending energy doing what they just done. How is that going to help their side do anything? The money's about to run out, right? I'm going to try to find the video where they're talking about how Elon Musk is going to cut. And it's not some dumb shit. It's not. It's literally. This dude is super smart, a real little. But at the same time, he's not like Bill Gates, nasty and evil, right? So they're talking about how he's gonna cut all this wasteful spending, and it's real shit. So, but their idea to counteract it. Their idea to counteract it is to do all the. What I'm just saying. What is leopard print, girl? What is how is this going to change things? Help them change things. I don't get it. What is all this supposed to do? You see how you know, what is that's what I'm telling you. These people are crazy. Even her, yeah, her too. They're crazy. What is this? All this about? What is this supposed to? How's this gonna help y'all? Because we already are done with it. Yeah, but how is this gonna help y'all? How is what is this? How is this gonna help y'all? I don't get it. How is this a sound? It's supposed to be some kind of plan. Like this dude. Now he's pulling up or whatever he's doing. You know, what? How is this gonna help them? I don't get it. He's bagging into there. Okay. What I'm saying is, all this is some kind of show where there are. What is it? No, I'm gonna keep asking. How is this? Show me what military campaign in history? Where did y'all get this from? Where in history did this work? Just it don't matter about modern technology. What matters is, what does it matter about any of the just show us how this is going to work. Look, she's back now. Is that her? Yeah, that's her. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. This is how does this going to work? What does this have to do? How's this going to help them? I don't get it at all. How's this going to help them? Look, what is she doing? She's never done all that before. But so how is this going to show me what, like in Napoleon, no, what or Hitler, even any of, no, as a military strategist, and nobody's looking up to Hitler. I don't know nothing about. I don't even study Napoleon. I don't know. I'm not a. But my point is, any military. What is this? What is all this supposed to do? I don't get it. Look, he's leaving now. What is this? How is this gonna help y'all? The election's over. There's nothing y'all can. It's over. The election is over. What is this? All this? What does this witchcraft do? The election's over. They're not going to change the results. But what is this going to do? They're not going. Okay, these people, the witchcraft. So let's change the results. So what is this supposed to do? I don't get it. How does this change the results of anything? How's it going to put money in your pocket? I don't get it. I really don't understand. So that's the dude that be over there, he be out there. He used to be. Again, still don't have his own car. I don't know. I guess riding in somebody else's Acura is supposed to be a thing. I'm not mad. I'm just telling you, look. She pulled up at the same time. What is this supposed to do? I really, really, really don't understand. How is this like make you a man or a gangster? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Look, he don't mind looking stupid. Really, it's like, bruh, you don't look hard. You look stupid. Seriously, you look like something's wrong with you. I really don't get it. No, mentally, like you're mentally deficient. Something is mentally wrong with you. What are you gonna do next year? But hopefully next year everybody is going. Yeah, you should be coming up. I'm like, what? So how is riding around in the back seat of somebody else's car real nigga shit? I don't get it. I really don't. And I don't want to hear, well, this and that. Hell, honestly, right now, any bitch you fucking, it's not hate. You essaying it because she ain't got no choice. Because you're a Democrat. Democrats, seriously, dude, you on camera. And I'm not laughing about the women he's essaying, but I'm laughing at him though. You know, it's like this is fucking crazy. It's like they don't even think about look, they're all coming out. At my point. What I'm finna show these videos. We're like, what are they thinking? It's over. It was never about them. It was about the whole country. It was never about black folks. If you're a bum, you're a bum on your own. Nobody made you a bum. You didn't go out and get it. Right? So everybody rejected that shit soundly. But let me hold on. I'll be right back.